Hey guys, Kevin here, and in this video I want to show you guys the Mantis block. The Mantis block is a technique I learned when I studied 8-step praying mantis a long time ago, but it was one of the techniques that stuck with me up until this day, and I find it very effective. It is a block and a grab, more like a deflection and a grab. Let me show you what I mean. If Bob here is the attacker and he's throwing a right hand, right strike, I'm going to be standing here because this is a confrontation, and he's going to throw this punch at my head. Rather than do the traditional blocking, all I'm going to do is throw this hand straight out, and it's being thrown on an angle across my body. It's being thrown out this way. If the strike's coming here, I'm throwing it out diagonally. And this also works because I'm going to cover my face in case, it gets through. I'm keeping my hand here so that if he strikes, it's hitting my hand. I'd rather have my hand catching it and going into my face than his fist. So I'm stepping off, being here, I'm stepping, if you remember the clock principle, stepping to 10 o'clock, and I'm shooting this arm out to deflect. If his hand is traveling straight for my head, once I shoot this out, it's going to deflect it and it's going to ride along the arm and carry it off target and off to the side of my head. Okay, so if you see it from behind, Bob is striking with this hand, I'm standing here, I'm coming this way, throwing this out, deflecting it off, and then from here I'm turning the hand over and using these 3 fingers, grabbing in a Mantis grab and pulling straight back to my hip. So it's coming across, turning over, grabbing as I pull back to my hip. So from here, I'm coming, blocking, turning over, and pulling down, controlling this arm. So from here, I can step off, blocking the strike, pivoting, grabbing, pulling the arm down and controlling this arm, and either strike, palm the ear, strike up on the elbow, whatever. But the block is the key. Here, shooting the hand out, deflecting it, turning over, and grabbing, controlling the arm. This will come all the way down. You slide down the forearm, and once you hit the knot at the wrist, that's where you stop. You'll grab, slide down the arm, and it'll stop right here at the wrist. So I'm coming up and down, up and grabbing with these 3 fingers. A Mantis grab. Grab and strike. Now the Mantis grab, if you don't have a Bob with an arms or anything like that, or you don't have a training partner, you can train the Mantis grab using just a rag or a towel long enough over a door. Let me show you. Okay, here I just have a long shop towel, and I put a knot on each end, all right? The one knot is going to represent the wrist, where the hand and the wrist meet or this is like the wrist, this would be the hand. This is where they meet, okay? The other part, the other knot is to be put over, you can put it over the door. If you have, throw it over the door and just close your door, if it'll close, on the knot so it stays. I happen to have a door hanger for a resistance band, so I'm just going to loop this in and put this over the door, which is what it's intended for. So I'm going to put it over the door, shut the door, make sure it's closed so it don't open, okay? And this is what I'm going to use to train my Mantis grab. Okay, I'm hoping you can see this, all right? So from here, you're gonna be standing back away from it, and all you're going to do is thrust your hand across your body so that it's coming across the towel, turn and pull back, and grabbing the towel and just sliding down to the knot. Then you're gonna hold it, continue to hold it, thrust with your other arm, turn and grab. Thrust, turn and grab. Thrust, turn and grab. And it's just to get you into the habit in the movement. Across, turn it over, pull down. This is just to get you into the movement of working the Mantis grab. Across and down, across and down. Grabbing with the 3 fingers on the back. You're coming across, grabbing with these 3 fingers and pulling back to your hip. The Mantis grab, effective technique, comes across the body. Strike will be coming here, you're deflecting it, turning over using these 3 fingers and pulling down to your hip. Strike, either striking to the face, block, palming to the ear, whatever your defense. That's the Mantis grab. Across your center line, turn over, grab, back to the hip. Across the center line, grab, pull back to the hip. That's the Mantis grab. Give it a try. It's an effective technique. Even if you're standing and you happen to flinch, you know, if somebody catches you by surprise, one hand up, the other hand out. Out and grab. Or here, out and grab. Give the Mantis block a try. You can use a rope, you can use a towel over the door, or if you have a partner to work with, just have them throw one straight at your head. Go ahead and give it a try. And as always, if you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified every time a new video comes out. Be sure to share these videos and share this channel with other fellow warriors that you know, especially us older warriors over 40. And always, until next time, continue to train. Train hard, stay safe, and don't ever, ever quit.